Slow down, hold on, take a breath.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nourish the Mind. And I know you're probably wondering what the heck is going on. All right, so let's start with, first of all, if you have been with me for a while, welcome, peace and love. And if you're just joining in, well, welcome, and I hope that you will stay. So this is an episode of Breaking Free, showing me my authentic self. This is something that I would have never done, but I've been meditating a lot since lately, and I've been thinking a lot since lately, and a lot of things are starting now to make sense, like clear sense, things that I've done or what I'm doing that I'm wondering where it came from. So if I'm gonna start, let me start with my hair. So this is my natural hair in all its glory. Yeah. And to be honest, I must say I've hardly seen my hair. You might, what? I even wear a wig to bed. I've hardly seen my hair. 90% of my life I've been wearing a wig. And so I'm gonna start with my hair. So the story about my hair, growing up, I was told, me hair bad, me hair nappy, all of that. I guess a lot of people get that. And not only that, I was told that I was so ugly. Me hair say me ugly, me hair say me jaws them tough, me hair say me feet, me forehead big, me not stay good, me not this, me not that. And after some point in my life, me start believing unconsciously, but it plays out in the amount of false hair that I've worn and the makeup that I always have on my face. I think it got so bad that at one point in my life, I was sleeping in makeup in my younger teenage years. And I remember my sister saying, "Why you put on makeup before going to bed?" And I'll say, "Oh, if I die tomorrow morning and God see me, I want to see me pretty." And they would laugh and all of that. But I see where it comes from now because of deep meditation, thinking, and see why things are how they are. Not only that, growing up again, I was a person that loved to speak. I love to have conversations. I would love to know more. I was kind of like the little inquisitive child, and I would hear that you talk too much. Shut up your mouth. You talk too much. You ask too much question. Go and go sit down. You ask too much question. Go and sit. You talk too much. You should shut your mouth and go and have a seat. And I grew up as such an insecure person. I never knew that there was so much insecurity that was flowing through me that it was so hard to connect. And I've always said, why am I not connecting with me? Looking in the mirror, I would look at the mirror for about a minute and I would turn. I would never like really, really look, focus, and really pay attention to me. I think something got disconnected somewhere along the line and I never knew what it was. So, this is me, guys. This is me. My truest form. No additive, no preservative, no makeup, no false hair. This is me. And for once in my life, I really think, without anybody else's opinion, that I am beautiful. Okay, so let's talk a little now. So I'm learning, guys. My channel is called Nourish the Mind, and I've realized something, that in order to nourish anybody else's mind, the first person's mind you have to nourish is your own. So I'm on a journey now, and my journey is of learning knowledge, because what I've observed during this process is that a lot of times in the school setting, we go to school, we get a sort of education, and then we come out of school and then we face world. And when we go out and face the real world, at some point we just stop learning. We get so preoccupied with our job, we get so preoccupied with family life, with where we're going in life, all kind of different show-off stuff come our way, and we stop learning about us. We stop thinking about what used to make us happy. What did I like to do growing up, you know? What used to bring me so much joy? And at some point, we just stop doing it, and then everybody become like everybody else. It's just a realization that I'm having now. The other day I went out and I was driving. I was with my friend, and when I look at the people, everybody look the same expression. You know, it's like the joy out of people have faded and they have died, or they don't know who they are or what their purpose is or whatever it is. It's like people have become so disconnected. And this journey of learning from me has been teaching me so many things, because I've read something some time ago that if we pay keen attention to everything, then everything becomes our teacher. And believe it or not, you can learn from everything, anything, and from anyone. And I was in a Uber car and I met this driver, and we were talking for a little bit, and I told him how disconnected I felt, you know, for the longest time. And I'm feeling right now like I'm just getting connected with myself, like I'm being aligned. And he said, you know what out alignment is? It means that you're living a life of a lie. It means that you are living a lie. So when you're living a lie, you can't be aligned. You cannot be in line or in alignment, because you cannot connect. People cannot relate to you, because what they're seeing, the brain just can't grasp it. And, you know, this journey that I'm on, I'm realizing that it's not just a journey to nowhere, it's a journey towards self-rediscovery. I think we grew up and we became adults and we lost something, some point along the way. We lost something. I will spend our life like me moving from relationship to relationship, things that's what's missing, or from career to career, thing that's what's missing, or living from state to state, think that, okay, if I live here and there, then maybe I'm gonna feel better. But we forgot something that's missing, and that's something inside. We forgot that person who we were, and what used to make us happy, what used to bring us so much joy and, you know, inspiration and all of that. I think at some point we just forgot. And because we forgot, we just spend our life living like everybody else, or what somebody else wants us to be, or what somebody else think that we should be doing. And we forgot to do what we want to do that makes us happy. Listen, I used to love poems. I was a person that loved Miss Lou. For those who know Miss Lou back in Jamaica, Maya Angelou, as you can see, there's a picture of her on my wall. And it happened unconsciously. It's not like I was, oh, I love poem Maya Angelou. I forgot all those things. I was just walking and, oh, that's a nice picture of Maya Angelou. And then I bought it, not remembering that back then, when I was a little girl growing up, those were things that I loved. Those were things that inspire me. You know, just make me feel so happy and free. Writing poems, I used to love to do that. And at some point I stopped. I used to love drawing, you know, art and craft and all of those things. And at some point I stopped. And ever since stopping all these things, I've become so numb inside. Like there's something that was missing, but I just didn't know what it was. So it feels so freeing. It feels so freeing when you're just rediscovering that side of you. You know, you can show it. You know, this is my hair. This is me. This is my skin. And I love it. And I'm not going to look like this all the time, guys. I'm just being vulnerable right now. And it takes courage. You know, it takes courage nowadays to actually be yourself, because people gonna say like, oh, look, she have on she didn't have on no wig, she didn't have on no makeup, she not present herself good, and she show that side to the world and blah blah. But this is me, this is me. It's like either you take me or you leave me, but this is me. And it's freeing when you're discovering, what truly makes you happy and what truly makes you you. So that's it, guys. This is not gonna be long and boring or drawn out. I'm still on the journey, I'm still learning. And the more I learn, the more I'm gonna teach, because for me, learning is not something that you just learn and you just keep for yourself, and you help somebody as you go along. So to nourish anybody's mind, the first mind you have to nourish is your own. So guys, thanks for joining in. And if you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Until next time, peace and love. Mwah.